Hello everyone, welcome to chadhivify. Today we are going to discuss about program, computer languages, algorithms and flowcharts. Let's start. Program. A program is a set of instructions used to solve a particular problem. That problems may be similar like addition of two numbers, weather forecasting. To write or communicate with computer by using programming language. So that's why we require computer language to communicate with computer to solve problems. For to develop or interact with computer system requires computer languages. Computer languages classified into three types. First one mission level language, second assembly level language and third high level language. Let's understand one by one. Mission level language. Everything represented in binary format. It means the mission is stored all the things in binary format. Binary format means it is the combination of zeros and ones. The system will store it in the form of binary format using bits or bytes. Bit is a single storage location contains 0 or 1 and byte is a collection of 8 bits. And here everything stored in 0 and 1 like binary format. So the ordinary programmer like us unable to understand the mission level language. Okay, next one. Assembly level language. In the assembly level language, everything will store represented in the form of symbols like add, sub, mul, load and move. Like this we are remember different commands or symbols to run this language. And it is dependent on microprocessor we are using. It is mainly dependent on what microprocessor we are using. That symbols we need to remember. So this is very difficult to remember all possible symbols. So assembly level language is not recognized by a mission. So we require a translator. Like it is called translator called assembler. We are using assembler translator in the assembly level language, which converts symbolic language like we are using add, mul. These type of commands are translated by using assembler to the mission level language. We already know mission level language is the binary format. Coming to high level language, everything will represent in national language English. So this language is very understandable and focusing on problem solving. Why? Because it is everything in this represented in English language which understand by us. So some of the high languages are the Pascal, Fortran, COBOL. COBOL is the foundation for C, C++, Java and Python. This is the relational language and these are the extendable for the COBOL. Okay, it is not understood by the mission, so we require a compiler. It means it transmits source program what we are writing in basic the national language English. It converts into the mission level language like binary format language by using compiler. So here we have to know two words, compiler and interpreter. Compiler means it used to check program and it changes into the mission level language. Okay. Interpreter is used to check the program by line. Okay. By line, it checks the program and it converts into the mission level language. If it is wrong, it displays error and stop the place while convert to the mission level language. These are about the computer languages and different computer languages and what are the things we are using in computer languages. Next, coming to algorithm. Algorithm is a very simple topic. First, Algorithm is a finite statements to solve a particular task. Let's take an example, addition of two numbers. Addition of two numbers. For these, we have some steps to solve this problem. How we solve? First, we have to read A, B like two numbers, and we have to assign these addition of two numbers to C, and then printing. These are the steps to solve this problem. So, to represent these steps into the finite, we are using algorithms. Okay, finite set of to solve a task. And blueprint, and it is also called blueprint of a program. By using this, we also write programs in using the computer languages. Here, let's take the example, simple examples of algorithms. First, compute addition of two numbers. The finite steps in this example is 5. First, we have to begin and let's read AB values. What we are discussed before, these are the things we need to represent like this. Step 1 begin, step 2 read AB values like that, and in step 3 we have to add AB and assign into the C variable and print C end. Like that, we represent different problems like the, and another example, area of circle. Area of circle, we already know that formula pi r square. So here pi is, we have to assign value 3.14 for p. It is not changeable, so it is constant one. Okay. Only we have to read r value. We already know that. Okay, first we have to start and read r value and assign p value as pi and then compute area. Area, we already know that the formula, so we have to assign into the area and last print area and end this algorithm. So this is the simple one to represent algorithms of different problems. Okay. Next, coming to the operations in algorithm. Algorithm is a set of instructions or finite set of statements to solve a task. So, to solve the task in algorithm uses different operations. Basic three operations. First one, sequence, means the algorithm is executed in sequence way, one after one like that. Next, selection means it is a decision process. Why? If we have a condition here, this symbol is in flowchart, we discuss later. Okay, if we have condition here, if c equals to 0, then we have to print this statement or else this statement. So, and this is the selection process. Okay, selection operation. Next, repetition means we have to perform same task in more times, means repeatedly we have to perform same task, so we use repetition. Okay, let's discuss one by one. Algorithm executed in a sequential manner, one after one. Okay. And coming to selection, it is execute set of steps based on the condition. Okay, when algorithm is executed one by one as the sequence, then when we have any conditions here, it checks the conditions. If it is yes, then it executes these statements. If it is no, it executes these statements. Okay. And repetition means iteration. It is used to perform same task repeatedly. Here, take example, to display hello world word for 5 times. For this example, when we want to write algorithm, it takes so many steps. So, for same step, it multiple times we have to include. So, the code size will be increased. So repetition in algorithm increases code size. Next, coming to the flowchart. The next concept is a flowchart. It is the graphical representation of an algorithm. We already know about the algorithm and operations. Next, we are discussing about flowchart. Flowchart is a graphical representation of an algorithm. And to design flowchart, we using different symbols. Let's see the symbols. First start or stop. In algorithm we use begin and end. So here we use start and stop. The symbol is this. Okay, for input and output we use parallelogram. Okay, for computation or assignment, when we are using algorithm assignment like this, a plus b equals to c. In flowchart we use this rectangle. Okay, and flow control, the steps we are represent steps of how the flowchart travels. So we are using these arrows, side arrow, up arrow, down arrow, and next one condition. Here we use this symbol for the condition and selection. And these are the optional. We are rarely we use these concepts, connectors and modelers. Okay, let's take an example of one algorithm by using this flowchart. Okay, let's start the example printing hello world for 5 times. You already know about the algorithm how to write, but here we are using the variable count variable which represents the number, means it represents the how many times the hello world is printed. Okay, let's discuss in flowchart. First we have to start, then we have to assign c equals to 0. Okay, so we using here rectangle, and then we have to print or output or reading statements. We use here the parallelogram. Let's understand the flow control. First one, c equals to 0, then print hello world. So then we have to increment the count variable to 1. So here c equals to 1. Count we have, I represent count as c, so don't confuse. Then it checks the conditions. Here the count equals to 5. No, here we are only the count equals to 1. So if not, it returns the here and print the hello word again. And then we have to increment the count. Count here, count equals to 1. Then we have to increment by 1. So c equals to 2. Count equals to 2. And again we have to check the conditions. If not, it repeated. So like this, it is the looping statements or iteration statements which performs the same task repeatedly until the condition is satisfied. If after 5 times the count equals to 5, so it checks the condition and it is the selection or the condition statement. If yes, count equals to yes, after printing the hello word 5 times, yes, then it is stopped. This is the flow of control and the flow chart of printing hello world in 5 times. Thank you.